Welcome to In Touch, your digital exclusive rugby show that moved to the real TV land as well. Today we're coming to you live on Facebook as well as live on SuperSport 1. And if you can't watch the whole show for whatever reason, you can always catch it on Catch Up. Thank you so much for joining us today. We get to know the guy who has been psyching you up for this season. He's apparently very serious about Super Brew. I'm not sure. I'm going to find out more about it. He's a comedian. He's an actor. He's a director. He's a showbiz multitasker. And apparently he's also a very serious rugby fan. I spent some time with him off the bench last year, and so I figured I'd return the favor and invite him to my bench. You might recognize his face. His name is Glen Biderman-Pam. This is a look behind the scenes.
Good luck in there.
Action. I mean, how many Springbok caps do you actually own? Okay.
Go. Oh wait.
81. Okay, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
What was that for? Oh, Spider-Man.
Are you married?
Happily. I got off.
Okay, I'm not gonna laugh. What's that called?
What was I doing? Should I said for?
Sorry.
Are we done?
Yeah, this is fun.
It's the man himself, Glen Biderman-Pam.
Oh, thank you, Elma Smit. It's so good to be here. Thank you, live studio audience. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for clapping.
No.
Are they not here?
No, they're not
so
here.
you're not going to do that?
No,
like,
we're not going to
so
pretend.
it's just,
no.
Yeah.
Just you and me.
Okay, I feel like I'm on Boots and All, but a much funnier version of that.
Oh,
and it's
wow.
also weird, Elma, that I don't have anyone in my ear because I do a show on another channel. I can't say the name, but there's South Africa in the title.
Yeah,
and then there's a broadcasting somewhere, and then I don't know what this other language. But anyway.
Is it a rugby show?
It's not rugby.
Does it count then?
No, it doesn't. But I usually have someone in my ear telling me what to do. And now I don't. So please tell me to stop talking if I need to, because I'm just going to go.
Now would be a good time.
Cam, stopped.
Okay. So tell me about that experience, because we've now been seeing that promo. I mean, I think I've seen your face more than any rugby player so far in 2019.
Well, you need to stop stalking me on Instagram. But I'll tell you what the thing is that was one of the funnest things I've ever done, but also one of the hardest things I've ever done. I mean, it all looks very fun in games when you're looking at the blooper reel there, but you must remember that these guys are paid to play rugby, not to act. So now there I am, just like a hamster on a wheel, trying to get all the jokes in, and I'm telling Eben, saying to him, you know, are you going to be captain this year? Because we all know what happened last time you were captain. And then he was milliseconds away from ripping my entire face off of my thing, and then throwing it out the window.
I don't know if he's the kind of guy I would be saying
that kind of thing
No.
too. I probably shouldn't have said it now.
No.
Anyway, but it was a lot of fun. I was quite intimidated because they're all very famous.
Yes.
So that was quite a thing.
I heard that you shot it at the Lions office building in the heart of Joburg.
Yes, that's a very nice place. Very nice place to be, the Lions office park. Oh, there it is.
Look at how everyone's laughing at you.
Oh, yeah.
Look, they're all laughing at your joke.
Yes, that was with Mark Lottering
funny.
and Sia Khaleesi.
Yeah.
That's
what happened there?
That's Photoshop. That's a good Photoshop. Yeah, no, that was Mark Lottering's birthday party, and he didn't invite me, and we are actually good friends, and I do a very good impersonation of him.
And you sulk like a king.
Yeah, I was pretty. I mean, I was in Cape Town at the time, and it was down the road from where I was living, and he knew I was there. And I just want to say, Mark, please, because he has an annual birthday party, and I haven't gone once, but he invites Sia. Sia's allowed to go. Robbie Collins. Has Robbie done a SuperSport? No, he didn't invite me, and all I want to say is maybe next time I can be invited to the Mark Lottering show.
I also didn't invite you to my birthday, so we're going to stop about birthdays now.
Oh, yes.
You are really good friends with someone who works with us here at SuperSport.
Yes.
Who is that?
Well, is it Nick Mallet?
Are you friends with Nick?
Yeah, well, I'm very good friends with Doug, his son, and we play golf
Dropping
together.
names.
Yeah.
I was actually talking about Anton Taylor.
Oh, Anton. Oh, sorry, Anton. I forgot. He was at SuperSport, but he is coming up in the ranks. He's doing good. He's doing good work. I think I enjoy listening to him as a fan of rugby. He's doing Varsity Cup at the moment, and I think he's done a few Curry Cup games.
Have you got some tips for him?
Yeah, I think he needs to just work on his range. In acting we talk about light and shade. You would know. You've done radio. You can't get so excited for something. Someone makes the guys, they change a jersey and he's changing a jersey. Unbelievable. He's going into Hugh Bladen now. I don't know where he starts. Unbelievable. Ndungani's not even playing, but he's going Ndungani. I think he needs to get the names of the guys right.
Okay, so clearly you guys have a very spicy friendship.
No.
This is what Anton had to say about Glen.
Oh, wow. You've done that.
How's it? I'm Anton Taylor, SuperSport commentator, long-time friend of Glen Biderman-Pam. We've worked together on a lot of productions, most notably Tali's Wedding Diary. First thing you need to know about Glen is his acting career peaked when he was about 13 years old in a film that was strangely overlooked at the Oscars called 12 Days of Terror, where he was a small child eaten by a shark in a river. Very violent death, but I think that was the pinnacle of Glen's acting career. Also, seeing as we're on In Touch, you should know that Glen at school played maybe sixth team, I think. He was a scrum off who gave atrocious service of the back of the scrum, worse than Eskom's. Him and I were asked to speak to a shul about our experiences in Tali's Wedding Diary. Bearing in mind, a shul is a Jewish church. And Glen replied, "Sure, how much will you pay me?" Yeah. Also, when we were at school, I was head of drama, of course. I was 2 years older than Glen. And he started spreading a malicious rumor that he was head of drama and that the theater was owned by him. So I had to call him into my office and do some quite serious threatening. I didn't enjoy it, but it was very important to keep him in discipline. So there have been disciplinary issues with Glen over the years. Last thing about Glen Biderman-Pam you need to know is that he single-handedly almost coached me and taught me how to act in Tali's Wedding Diary. He's a very generous friend and he is a very unselfish person who always wants his colleagues and friends to do well, and I'm very happy and grateful to call him my mate.
Ah, that's really sweet.
That is sweet. There were so many things I was going to say until that last thing, and then
you have to let it go.
I softened.
What is Tali doing
The
at the moment?
character or the actress.
Tali.
Tali's Wedding Diary. What is she doing?
Yes.
What is Tali? So, for those of you who don't know the show, it's also on Showmax.
Showmax, yeah.
And it's a story about a mockumentary about a woman, Tali, who hires a documentary team. And there's the picture and takes you through the process of her getting engaged and all the things before the wedding. Tali is she's a sort of Santon Kugel, your stereotypical girl, and Anton plays her fiance Darren.
Shame.
Yes, very shame. Yeah, and he was brilliant. You could see you'd see that Anton has such a sweet side there, and that's what Darren has too. Darren's just all sweet.
Just 100%.
100%, just salt of the earth. And I play a character called Rail Rosen on the side there, who's Anton and Darren's
You're like
friend.
his creepy chommy.
I know, but there he is.
Yeah.
Rail Rosen. So
Rail is like,
people loved him. That photo was taken before the shoot, so I hadn't actually really sort of developed the character properly yet. But anyway, what's happening with season 2, we don't know. Tweet us, tell Showmax, tag them. We want more seasons. We want to see more. If
you haven't seen Tali's Wedding Diary, go onto Showmax right now and go watch it. You will not be sorry. It's brilliant. So speaking of Glen's performances and what it looks like when he's actually really doing the work, if you haven't seen this promo, or maybe now that you see it again, you'll see some interesting nuances in his performance. Take a look.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hi. Good holiday. Looks like it. Last year, I was thrashed in the office pool by Humphrey. I need a win in 2019. Why should I pick you? How many tries did you score last year?
I didn't play Super Rugby last year.
I didn't notice. What can you do for my Super Brew team? Salmon.
Okay, there. And back.
More daylight.
Daylight. Okay.
2, 1. I wish Brian and Banner was here. Lineouts?
No, I didn't play, so also 0.
0.
Have we started?
Wiggle. Boom. Scrums? Is that also 0? We'll say 0.
SuperSport presents Vodacom Super Rugby, starting on the 15th of February. Super powered by Vodacom.
We'll get some Super Brew picks from Mr. Super Brew himself, since he's been spending so much time with South Africa's leading rugby players, then I'm sure he by now needs to have absorbed some sort of insight. But before we get there, insight into me, I stalk people profusely, professionally, and actually get paid for it. It's a job. So we're going to do a round of Explain the Gram. It's a very catchy title for this game. Basically, this goes like, I stalk you and you tell me more about it. So I look at this photo of you on Instagram, and usually I'm just a little horrified. What happened?
Elma, my job is to be a clown. This is what I do for a living.
Literally?
Quite literally, I get paid.
How does your dad feel about that?
He's, I don't think, you know what? Today is probably my dad's proudest moment of me. I'm on SuperSport 1. He is a rugby man through and through. I've made it. This stuff he doesn't care about. The fact that Tali's wedding diary goes to hundreds of thousands of people. The fact that I'm on SuperSport 1 talking to Elma Smit. I've made it. So there you go. I'm a clown in my life. It's embarrassing how many likes that is, but I did
124.
No, but
I didn't crop that out. You see.
I know. Why you should have, because I'd like you to photoshopped it. Oh no, this is funny. This is yes.
Oh, I know that guy.
Oh yes, that's one of our.
He actually works with us.
Yeah,
Jamie Frank.
He's a very good soccer player, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, very good soccer player. All of these guys. We all grew up together.
Yeah.
I won't say where. It's a small place in Cape Town called Camps Bay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where
Dean
from.
Furman play for your team?
Dean Furman was our manager. He also played. He was from Camps Bay as well. We all went to school together. It's a Jewish team. We played for Camps Bay. These were the colours, and this is a discovery at the five-a-side soccer. And there's Dean. Oh, there he is, right over there.
Yeah.
That is the Bafana captain, and he managed us. I'm very excited.
That hashtag is literally the best hashtag I have seen.
What does that say? See not all
I
Jews
didn't
look.
say
Oh, not all Jews look the same. That's funny. I mean, we do look semi-different, but it's great. And look, spot the clown over there. The only one who's doing a stupid thing. We won that game 1-0, and that was
Well
me.
done. Who scored?
It's definitely not me.
Okay.
This was at the airport. He's I know him. He's John
Smith?
Smith. Graham Smith.
Smith, that
No, I'm joking. He's a great guy. People do give Biff a bit of trouble for his sort of arrogance, but he was great. So I did this thing where I used to run into celebrities a lot of the time when I wasn't really known, and I'd say, "Can I please take a photo?" And then I'd look really bored in the photo, and this was Graham, and he played along. And even when this was at the airport, and then when we landed in Cape Town, he even came to see, and he was like, "How many likes?" And I was like, "I don't know how many, but he's a sweetheart." Shout out to Biff.
Smiths and Smiths generally are very nice people. Yeah, I don't think you should do that. Your doctor's going to see this.
That's true.
Danny K. I mean, that is a 1,000,000-watt smile right there. I feel sorry for him because you look so incredibly not into this photo.
I know, it's so great. And this was
and there's so much shade in that caption.
Oh man, I know. The Danny K bugged me. This is the most I could give him. He wanted to be seen as a successful Jewish entertainer. That's very funny. I can't, again, 91
likes.
I know.
People evidently loved it.
Guys, can you please follow me on Instagram?
At Glen Biderman-Pam. Maybe it's because you have a double surname. Can you not have one?
I should. Capelma.
Can you just not be Pam?
I know. Biderman, I should drop the Pam. That's
just Glen Pam.
Can't believe
like
it.
Elma Smit. It's nice and short.
I know. John Smit. Or Elma Smit.
Yeah.
John
you
Smith.
could be Glen Smith even.
Well, one step at a time, Elma. You are in a very committed relationship. Danny K, I don't know if you've met him, but he's a sweetheart.
Yes.
And he's such a great guy. In fact, he wants to be in Tali's wedding next season. We'll see if we
Is he going to be the wedding singer?
He might be. We don't know.
That would be brilliant.
Stay tuned. This is Julia Anastasopoulos, who plays Tali Babes. This was
Oh,
one
her
of,
real name isn't Tali?
No, it's not. It's Julia. Yeah, it's not. It's Julia, and she's a.
I thought that it was Suzelle.
It's both. You know, she's multifaceted, multi-dimensional. You would probably know her as Suzelle.
I know Suzelle very well, and my middle name is actually Marianne. We are friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, it's
No,
amazing.
I
You guys
lied.
have
That's not true.
similarity.
No.
Elma, this is a great series. We've talked about it a lot. I won't spend too much time on
No.
it, but she's one of the most talented actresses.
You got more likes on this one.
In the country.
442.
Yeah.
I mean, SABS show or
Yeah,
SAB show.
Skull. I'm getting more famous as we go.
Wow, that's. I'm glad to see we. Wow.
Wow, look
Why
at that.
did that have to happen?
Do you like that?
No.
What do you mean? That's hot.
No.
You wouldn't say that's hot. That's like my hottest photo. If I had a Tinder profile.
This is very extra. Why did you need the sweatband? Why were you sweating?
I was shooting a commercial. I mean, I wouldn't
Jealous.
ever dress like this. Yeah, it was for a brand that sells sports and energy things, and it was for a game called tennis.
Did they pay you a lot?
So much.
Okay.
So
that makes
much
it
money.
so much better.
You have no
and
idea.
your hair is very long. Are you going to grow it like that?
I thought you were going to say very nice.
It's a lot.
Elma, this is my hottest photo I've got. So I thought that literally, if I had a Tinder profile, this would be my profile.
Do you not have a
picture.
Tinder? Are you not on Tinder?
I'm not on it, but I might. I mean, what are
you single?
Have you been on Tinder?
No, I've been married for 9 years.
That's not what
Quite
you told me
literally.
off air. Two trouble. That's the
Shame,
thing.
Leafy. Oh.
If I did have it, I'd put this photo.
This would
on
be
it.
it.
Yeah, look at
Okay.
those two good legs.
I mean, those knees.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're not very strong. Hence the fact that I'm on a crutch. People are probably wondering, whoever's watching this, I had knee surgery. That's why I'm on crutches. Yeah.
So from one terribly painful topic to another one, Super Brew, I got 3 out of 7 in round 1.
Did you?
How did you do
In round 1,
of Super Brew?
I think I got 25 points.
You're lying.
I got a hole
Okay.
in one. No.
Super Brew predictions courtesy of Mr. Pam,
Yeah.
the Super Brew man.
All right. You're going to ask me what I think? Okay.
We've got Crusaders Hurricanes, which is the toughest one for me this weekend to make a call on.
It is.
Crusaders at home, though.
I'm going to give the Crusaders that at home. I'm actually going to back the Crusaders to win the entire competition. That's provided they don't rest their All Blacks, which could happen. I don't know how much you know about that. I mean, they might do that.
Bowden Barrett's still on honeymoon.
He's been on honeymoon for so long.
Ever.
And I must say, I've been enjoying, is it Hannah? That's his wife.
Yeah, Hannah Leahy.
Yes.
Yes. Do you stalk her on Instagram?
Yes, of course.
She is hot.
She's great.
Yeah.
And I've been enjoying their honeymoon. I've liked where they've gone. Maldives, Sri Lanka.
You're like, yeah.
Yes. No, they're having a great time. Bowden, have fun. You deserve it.
Stay all season.
As all season.
Stay the entire year.
Get so
we don't
fat.
even need you for
We
the World
don't-
Cup.
Yeah,
It'll be okay.
they really don't. They'll still probably
don't.
win. Yeah.
Not at all.
I'm going to go
Okay.
with the Crusaders.
Crusaders at home by?
It'll be tight. Must I say the score or just by how many points?
By how many points?
Okay, let's say by 10.
Okay.
And you?
Sharks Blues in
Sharks,
Durban.
Blues in Durban. Blues have just come off a loss against the Crusaders, but it was tight.
Did your dad tell you that?
He did. He really did. I said, tell me, I'm talking to Elma. Please give me some information.
Sharks?
Sharks did win. Okay. Can you say
Quickly.
draw?
Yeah, you can say draw.
Okay, it's a
Stormers
draw.
Lions.
It's difficult for me to say because I'm a Stormers fan.
By how much?
Lions by 20.
Jaguares Bulls.
Bulls. I back the Bulls to do very well this year.
In Argentina.
Yeah. Don't overestimate the Jaguares. They had a good season last year, but
Yeah.
I think
Bulls by?
Bulls by 12.
Bulls by 12. I'm
when-
certainly
When will we find out what do I get if I get all these right?
nothing. Bragging rights. Bragging
Okay.
rights. Make sure that you play Super Brew this weekend with us. I hope it goes well for you. Join our superhero pool and you can stand in line to win one of 42 Samsung Galaxy Note 9 smartphones. Vodacom Red subscribers can also win exclusive prizes. Terms and conditions apply. Make sure that you tune in again next week. We've got a very special guest joining us on that show. More rugby next week, not so much Tali Babes, and the man with the beautiful fringe, Mr. Pam. Thank you so much for joining us on In Touch.
It's so wonderful to have me. Thank you very much.
It was vaguely wonderful. And we would love to hear from you. Use that hashtag SSRugby. Watch First 15 tonight on SuperSport 1 at 7 p.m. live. And make sure that you join us for all the action on Friday and Saturday live and exclusive on your World of Champions. Cheers. And on that note, thanks so much for watching. And if you'd like to see some of our older episodes, click up here to subscribe to SuperSport's YouTube channel over there.